Hi everybody and welcome to week 19. It is beautiful and sunny outside, so I thought it was a perfect day to make a video. Today I am 18 weeks and 5 days. But of course this is my 19-week update because this is the only chance I get to really do videos is during the weekend. So sorry, my face is breaking out if you can see that. But yeah, I want to go over symptoms, but there's not many. Round ligament pain has been something that's been very prominent. It's kind of just a stretching feeling, especially when I've had a long day at work, or if I'm laying in bed on one side too long, then it starts to hurt. So I think I might have to invest in a body pillow. But that's basically it. And the only other symptom that I can think of, other than my usual exhaustion, but I think that just might have to do with my job. I'm with 12 2-year-olds all day, so it's a little, how should I put it, chaotic. So it wears me out. But anyway, I do want to mention, sorry, I had a brain fart there. My other symptom, other than exhaustion, is Braxton Hicks. They have started happening lately, and it's usually when I'm not drinking enough water or I've kind of overdone myself for the day. It started back on, I want to say Wednesday. I stood up. I was laying on the floor. My kids were napping, so I had gotten up because the other teacher was in the room, so I went to go to the bathroom, and my stomach got really tight. Like, it felt like I needed to stretch it, and it just wouldn't like stretch out. It was kind of like a Charlie horse, but it didn't hurt that bad. So I walked it off and it kind of went away, and then that side had been aching, and my mom thought it was like my appendix. I was like, Mom, it's not my appendix. So then yesterday I went shopping on Saturday, and we were in the mall, and a couple times when we were in the car, sitting in the car, I got a little bit of tightening on my right side, and I was like, oh, whatever. But I got home after a long day of shopping, and I was sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden it got really tight. Like, I could feel it get tight. So I like poked, and it was hard, and I was like, okay. And then just kind of eased away, and that was that. So I was like, So I went into my Facebook group that I'm part of, and I was like, Braxton Hicks, and everyone's like, yep, that's it. So, of course, it's normal at this point. Usually your uterus is having them. After you're pregnant, your uterus is just having Braxton Hicks. You just don't know it. So it's starting to become more prominent now. So it's basically my way to say drink more water or relax, you're overdoing it. So yeah, that is what's going on with symptoms so far. The Braxton Hicks was something that I wanted to mention because there may be someone else going through the same thing right now. But yeah, that's that. So let me go through the week. Monday was my doctor's visit. I told you last week that I was going to visit with my doctor, my new doctor, and he is amazing. To name a few differences, my old doctor used to walk in and he'd be like, hi, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. And we'd get into talking, and he'd interrupt me. He'd assume that I was going to ask certain questions and blah, blah, blah. So when this doctor walked in, sorry, I have a hangnail. When this doctor walked in, he put his hand on my back, he rubbed my back, and he goes, how are you today? How are you doing? And so we talked a little bit about why I was unhappy with the other office, and he gave me his home number and his cell phone number. He told me, if you can't reach me at the office, or by some chance you leave me a message and I never get back to you, call my cell phone, call my house, and get a hold of me. I will answer you no matter what the time is. So that was awesome that he gave me those options instead of my other doctor where I had to call the office and half the time he didn't even call me back. So that was really nice. And then we talked about the baby, and he looked through the ultrasound pictures that I had gotten from my past office, and he was like, he's such a cutie. And he got to the one where you could see his wiener, and he was like, I wonder what that is in between the legs. I was like, I have no idea. So he's really nice. But he's just amazing. So we talked, he was like, do you want to listen to the baby, blah, blah, blah. So we went to go get his Doppler. And granted, I use my Doppler every day, but the doctor's one is way better than mine, and can tell the heart rate way better than mine. So I was like, yeah, sure. So he went to go get it, and he measured his heart rate. And back at my ultrasound, my anatomy scan, it was 143. So then at this appointment, it was 147. But right when he said 147, it went up to 150. So then he felt around, and he said he was growing great. He is just at my belly button, or just below my belly button. It's not far from my belly button. So that is how far he has come up so far. But yeah, I love this doctor. Love him so, so much. And my next appointment with him is December 29th. So a month after I saw him this past time, 4 weeks. So that'll be my December appointment. And yeah, everything is going pretty well. I still check him with my Doppler, especially on the days where I'm kind of just like, oh well. But yeah, I check him. But also, he has been moving around a lot, and before bed or sometimes during the day, he'll roll. And so I'll feel that, and I'm like, oh, it's a little Sawyer. But it's nice to feel him roll and punch and kick, and of course it's going to get stronger, but I like the little punches and kicks now. But I can't do anything about it. But yeah, I think that's it as far as that doctor's appointment. Tuesday, I went to work. Wednesday, I went to work. Thursday, after work, I went to Lowe's, and I don't know if I have the thing over here. Oh, no, it's right here. I went to Lowe's to get some paint swatches for the crib, because I'm going to be getting his dresser, and my mom is giving me her bookshelf from downstairs because we're moving, getting a china cabinet today. So I had to find a paint that matched semi-well with the crib. Of course, I couldn't find something exactly like the crib, but I got something pretty darn close. So I don't know if you can tell. It's a little lighter and has a more of a blue tint. I'm not really sure if I'm happy with this color, but this is the closest one that I could find right now. So I went and got some paint swatches from, or samples from Lowe's. I'm probably going to go back and get a couple more, see if I can match it a little closer. But for now, that is the color that matches. So that's what I did on Thursday after work. And then Friday, I went to my grandparents because I got a Target package, which I didn't do a package opening of, which is fine. It was just some clothes, some socks, and I think his socks are right here. Hold on. I gotta reach in and grab them. There we go. Here are his socks. I just got some, an 8-pack. It has green, white, yellow. That looks like blue on here. White with gray. And then it has orange, gray, blue, and white with yellow. So we got those. And as you can see, his crib is all messy because I put a bunch of stuff in there that I haven't really figured out how I want to organize. So yeah, we are bringing the bookshelf up today. It's not painted yet, but I'm still going to put his books on it because so far he has, I want to say about 35, 36 books. Or close to 40, and these were all bought within a week. So I'm very excited to get him more books. And I think for my baby shower, I'm going to ask people, instead of getting cards, to get books and write messages to Sawyer in the book. So, because reading is very important to me, especially when it comes to kids. Reading to them while they're young expands their vocabulary. It helps them to read earlier. My grandma and my mom read to me for the longest time when I was reading. I started to read books at like right before I turned 4. So I started reading books by myself, like reading the words, before I turned 4, and then all through when I was 4. So when I hit kindergarten, I had to stay after school because my reading level was too high for the class, so I would get bored. So I still love reading. I love books. I need to get back into it. I recently found my library card, so I'm going to go. But yeah, really important for me to get him books. But yeah, I think that's it for this week as far as updates. Not much going on, but I still figured that I would make a video because I do want to document every single week. So I do have a few items that I did want to show you guys that I did pick up in this past week. And yeah, so I will quick show them to you. So In my haul, which will be posted after this one because I lost the clip and then I found it, you will see that I got him a Dumbo. So cute, little Dumbo. And while my mom went to a store to get him some books, she picked up the book Dumbo. Because I do want to get the books and movies to match the characters, so that way he can have his own little Dumbo while we're reading the book or watching the movie. So I went on Kohl's because this is a Kohl's Cares stuffed animal. So if you're not familiar with that, Kohl's has these animals or stuffed animals that are Kohl's Cares. They come out with different themes every once in a while, and they're $5, so that's not bad for a Disney stuffed animal. $5. And they, part of the $5 goes to charity. I'm not sure what charity it goes to. I wonder if it says. It says, thanks for over a decade of dedication and hundreds of millions of dollars raised. 100% of the net profit from the sale of this item will be donated to support kids' health and education initiatives in communities nationwide. Since 2000, more than $257 million has been raised nationwide through our Kohl's Cares Cause merchandise program. So these are awesome animals. Not only are you helping out a charity, but you get an awesome little stuffed animal. So I might message or comment on one of Lisa's videos because I know she is a Disney fanatic. So I'm not sure if she's seen these at Kohl's. You can order them online as well. But I think she would really like this for her baby girl. So not only did I get Dumbo, I went on their website and I got Simba. They have Simba in the stores. Pluto is in the stores, and a Dalmatian from 101 Dalmatians. Those are in the stores. And then online, they had Baloo from The Jungle Book, which I ordered that one. And then they had Lady from Lady and the Tramp, but she was out of stock. So I went on eBay and I ordered her. Because people had the Kohl's Cares Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Granted, my money did not go towards the charity, but I did want him to have all of them. So I did get books to match each character. So last night on eBay, I ordered The Jungle Book to match Baloo, but I have a book for each stuffed animal. So yeah, so that is one of the things that I wanted to show you guys. Sorry, that was a huge rant. The second thing, which my mom was very excited about too, is Goodnight Moon. And he has this in a board book copy. But the reason why this is so special is because this was my book when I was little. So my mom saved it. And I read it at the age of 2 to my great grandma. That was the last time I saw her before her funeral. But I knew the book, I memorized the book, so I read it to her while we were in Florida visiting. And she was blind at that time, so she actually thought I was reading it. Of course I was not. I had just read it so many times that I knew the words page by page. So it's really kind of bittersweet and cool to be passing this down to him. And it's crazy because now Goodnight Moon is like $10-15 for the book, and when I was little apparently it was only $5. So that's kind of nuts. So that's another thing I wanted to share. And then I also have 4 more other things. I went to Kmart last weekend, and because I spent over $50, I got a $5 gift card. So I put that to use this weekend, and I got him some receiving blankets to go with his theme. So I got this one, which has blue with white anchors. And then it's tan and white striped, multicolored anchors, and then just stars. So those are really cool. They were $10. My gift card took off like 5. Well, they came to 9 for some reason. They were originally 11. Yeah, they were originally 11 on the shelf, but they came up to 9. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I got them for like $4 and change, which is not bad. So then I went to JCPenney's yesterday and got some sets that I really wanted. I got this in 3 months. I saw it on Kohl's on sale, and I should have ordered it when it was $10, but with shipping it would have been the exact same as if I would have went to the store. And then Kohl's didn't have it in my size when I went, or the size I wanted when I went, so I ended up getting it in 3 months. So I got the Fox set in 3 months, so he should be able to wear this during the summer when I'm just having him in onesies anyways. So it says Mommy's Little Guy, and then there's a fox print, and then just a gray striped one. And this is my favorite. It says, "This is what handsome looks like." And then just a gray with teal. So that was really cute. I wanted that set and I found it. And then in 6 months I got another one to match his theme, and it has sailboats, and then it says Captain Adorable, stripes again, and then this one's Mommy's First Mate, and then just the red with blue. And then to match that onesie set, I did get the blankets. So super excited about these purchases. It was just a really good week. I've been shopping like crazy, so a lot of this stuff has been accumulated over the past 2 weeks, which shame on me for spending so much money. But a lot of the stuff was on sale anyways, so yeah. That is about it for this week. I did want to, I don't know what I want to. Oh, one of my subscribers, Cat Yarn and something, I can never remember screen names. Thank you to her for watching my videos religiously. I love getting her comments. I love getting everyone's comments, but I especially see her around a lot, so that means so much to me. But yeah, that's it for this week. I will quick do a belly shot. This is a pretty long video, but I'm still gonna do a belly shot. So give me a second to strip these clothes off, mainly just this shirt, so I can have my cami underneath. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video, which should be up next Tuesday, for the halfway mark, 20 weeks. Who knew? It's flying by. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. So here is 19 weeks, well, 18 weeks and 5 days. But here he is. Real quick, go to the front. I don't think you can see much because, well, I'm wearing black. Sorry. And then here's the other side without killing myself. 18 weeks, 5 days. Almost 19 weeks. And yes. I've noticed that right here hurts a lot, especially when getting up. So I think I'm going to have to get a band of some sort to help me out. But yeah.